Hey guys, what's up? So in today's video, I'm just gonna give you guys an update on my Alch N Go strategy. So this is featuring the top hat version, and this is best for the mid budget and above. Okay, so mid budget probably will die a little bit, but high budget you should be good to go. As long as you have decent amount of defenses like physical damage mitigation and enough damage to at least kill single target. Those rare monsters, rare arch nemesis monsters, you should be fine. Okay, so I think this is really the best for casual mapping and chilling. Recently I know some of you might have been asking me like, how do I earn my currencies, what have I been doing? I can tell you I've been doing harvest for like probably 1 week. Alright, before I actually went off, I have been doing harvest a lot. Okay, I have been doing harvest because with the recent changes, I felt that it was really very chill and casual. There is really not a lot of things. It's kind of like brain dead. You just go into a harvest, kill the stuff, take the life force, get out, and then just complete the whole rest of the map because you're just clearing all the Eater of Worlds monsters. They're gonna drop tons of the map currency, Eldritch currencies and stuff like that, and you can just sell a lot of them in bulk. So it's pretty good. Okay, I'll just update fill you guys in with the details now. Alright, so just before I go through all of the details, I will have some gameplay at the end of all the explanations, and the gameplay will be more focused towards the harvest tree. Okay, so for the rest of the contents, I do not have a video of it, but it should be more or less similar, just that the link mechanic contents are different. The rest of the mappings, whatever, is similar, and I personally like auto map, so the gameplay will be on auto map. Alright, for those of you that want to run other map like Mesa or whatsoever, it is totally fine. Okay, of course, before I go into the gameplay, I will try to go through some of the stuffs that are changeable, what is flexible and what is not. Like probably if some of you do not want to do essence, what can you change for? If some of you want to take more, what is that, the Eldritch notes or whatever, how do you change about? I'll go through that later. Okay, so yes, this is the Google spreadsheet. I have updated it. So this is the Alch N Go high budget version, and the profit power, I wouldn't say it is definitely or fixed over here. It can really varies depend on what you get, okay, depending a bit on your luck also. So I'm just gonna put about 5 divination op, okay, 5 divine ops, sorry, about there per hour. You can get 4, you can get 6, or sometimes if you really get bad altars, you can even get 3. Okay, so it really depends. Map sustainability is really very easy, okay, for this, because we have so much more quantity for the map, and it's really easy to sustain. And the estimated time per map, I'll just put 5 minutes. It depends on what are the contents you are running. Okay, it really varies. Okay, so contents you'll be doing here: Eater of World, Essence, Shrine, Strongbox. This 4 is kind of like your bread and butter for every single map, and then you have 1 league mechanic content, probably like your Harvest, Delirium, Expedition, Retro even, and stuff like that. Okay, so there are various different tree over here. I have did some of the examples for you. I do not have every single one because I feel some of the other league mechanics is not really worth farming for in this version, but if you really do want to try out, then go ahead. Okay, so stuff like Breach, what else, Legion, Blight, I feel they are not worth to use the Stream of Consciousness, because the rusted scarabs are really cheap, and you should just be running that to guarantee that every single map that you do has one of that content. Okay, so yes, the explanation is over here. So we only do this when we are on mid or high budget, okay, because the monsters are much stronger. This strategy can help us self-sustain our maps really very easily. And when you play around with the league mechanics, like if you're gonna build it yourself from the skeleton tree, please make sure that I would prefer to only have 1 league mechanic or content, okay, because if you have 2, which means you have a chance to encounter one of them, okay, either one of them, and this will mean that it is not very balanced or not consistent. So If you want harvest, just take harvest. If you want delirium, just take delirium. I will prefer you not to take both of them. Okay, plus you also will not have enough skill points unless you decided to give up one of these contents over here, either essence, shrine, or strongbox. Okay, so what we farm here is really very simple. Okay, Eater of World currencies, basic currencies, essence, league mechanic, or content currencies like harvest will be life force, delirium will be your delirium orbs and simulacrum splinters and stuff like that. Okay, and then you will lastly have your rare unique equipments, guardian maps, or whatever. Any others you take is a bonus. It's purely bonus. It depending on how strict your filter is and what you want to pick up. Okay. And this I have gone through many times, how or when should you use your Remnant of Corruption. I've listed here, you can just have a look. Basically the important thing you need to take note is the MEDS, the purple essence. Okay, so next is, why do you still go for Strongbox even though the vendor recipe for 6 links are nerfed? People has been asking me this. Guys, it still gives a good amount of monsters in every map. Okay, it is really quite a lot, especially when you have white Strongbox on the map. You'll automatically be rare and corrupted. Okay, it might not, even though you have guaranteed 1 Strongbox, there are still a lot of chances that you will get 2 or more of them. Okay, and we will be taking the notes for Arcanist Strongbox, so our chance of encountering a currency Strongbox is much higher, and not to mention that there is always a chance of getting 2 with divine orbs in 1 Strongbox. Okay, I've gotten that maybe 3 times this late already. It was quite shocking, I would say. Alright, so what if essence is too difficult for you? I will suggest to just remove it and take Harbinger or even the Alpha nodes. I will explain this is the harvest skill tree. Alright, from the bottom we're gonna take the essence, prolific essence, and twice tented. This is to guarantee essence and a strongbox. And then our shrine here. So whichever content that you're gonna be taking, make sure you block the correct one. Okay, do not block the wrong one, please. And for harvest, we'll just be taking every single one of the harvest nodes, alright, including the top here, which is Heart of the Growth. Okay, so we'll be scaling towards the left side because we are taking essence. Okay, so here is the shorter path instead of right side here. So yeah, like I mentioned, this is a shorter path. We'll take the strongbox nodes all the way, and the important part of the skill tree is the whole entire circle here plus the center. Okay, so the reason we are taking this is it gives us 15% increased quantity. Okay, including these 3. Let's just ignore the rarity of items because it's not really very significant. So this will give us 15% increased quantity, and when we move upwards here, alright, when we move upwards here, we are gonna take just the whole entire top hat over here. So this total basically gives us a here 30% increase effect of modifiers on your non-unique maps. So let's say if example, okay, I'm just giving an example. If you have 100% quantity of your map, you are going to get 130% quantity. Alright, if you have let's say maybe 30% pack size, you are actually going to get 40% pack size, around there. Alright, so that's why this top hat thing is really important, and together with this circle, it's just going to give you a lot of quantity. Right, so yes, this is just an example of the harvest skill tree. Oh yes, of course, we are going to take the enduring influence. If you get any of the very expensive sextants, just sell them. Alright, sell them unless you're going to use them in the future. Alright, so now I'm going to give you guys an example of what if you do not want to do essence. I know some of you have been struggling with essence really a lot. They are very strong. Even after the nerf, some of you still might not be able to handle it. For some reason, I felt that I actually can handle it right now, but yeah, some of you might be struggling. So if you do not want to do essence, first of all, I'm going to remove all of the essence nodes. Alright, I'm just going to remove all of it. We're still going to use over here. Alright, don't get me wrong, we're still going to use over here. Okay, so we have so many skill points. Alright, what you can do is, first of all, you can take Harbinger. Alright, basically we can just take all the Harbinger nodes. Whether you want to take Unspeakable Offense is totally up to you, okay? It is perfectly up to you. If you do not want to take, then you can take other stuff. Like, you can even take the Alpha nodes over here, okay? See? You can even take those Alpha nodes over here, and you can... Oops, sorry. No, you still need to have this. Right. So something like this, alright, and then what else you can take is probably oh no, actually if you were to take the Elva nodes, then I would go to this side instead. Right, does it give you lesser? Oh no, it's actually still the same. Yeah, it's still the same. Right, so there's no difference whether you go left or right, it is still going to be the same amount of nodes needed. Alright, so yes, this is an example. If you have any other remaining points, then you can add the shrine on top, okay? Here, these all that glitters shrines in your maps have 10% chance to be a converter shrine, and this actually gives you more quantity drops, which means you are gonna get more drops, more loots, and much better ways to sustain your maps, okay? So yeah, if you do not want to take Elva, give me a minute, I need to respect this. So let's say something like this. If you still have points, you can take all of here. Alright, it is really good. That's all, and the rest of the points is really up to you. It really depends on what you want to take, okay? I'm just giving you some examples on where you can allocate these points to, okay? It does not need to have specific spots. Like if you want more Elva missions, you can also take this. If you want more June missions, you can also take this. It's perfectly fine. Alright, there is really nothing else to take. Or even if you want to have some chance to have your strongbox behind the diviner strongbox, you can also take here. Alright, and then probably you can just give up the divination shrine. These 3 nodes basically gives you 30% chance to contain additional shrine, and it's really quite good. Alright, do not underestimate this. Total with these 3 nodes, you are going to get 50% more chance to get an additional shrine. Okay, right, let's go. I saw the harvest, but I'll be doing that later. Let me just get straight to the boss first. Right, so for auto map, just go straight to the boss. On the right, the moment you start from the entrance, just go straight to the right. Okay, please just pretend you didn't see anything. That was a very careless mistake from me. Okay, that was a super careless mistake from me. What the heck just happened?
Live another day.
Yep, I did not press my VV and I just walked through them. My bad. Extremely my bad. I just pretend nothing happened. And there goes all my EXP. Okay. So remember, when you take the altars, always take Eldritch minions, unless like when you're in this route on the way to the boss, if you didn't get Eldritch minions or decent ones, alright, you have to weigh yourself to see which one is better. Sometimes the boss can give really good stuff. Sometimes the players can also give really good stuff, like duplicate basic currencies, duplicate maps. They are all pretty good as well. Okay, so you have to just try and weigh the pros and cons together. Otherwise, once you have cleared the boss of Arto, just straight take up, just take, what's that, Eldritch minions option all the way. Okay, it is just a no-brainer. Don't have to think so much. Just take Eldritch minions all the way. We don't want to suffer and die. We want to make it as easy as possible. So everything is just Eldritch minions. Look how many Awakened Sextants I have already gotten from this map. Okay, it is really awesome. Okay, and like I mentioned, if you can't do what is that? If you can't do essence, then you probably might want to switch up. Okay, switch up to a more easier content, which I think probably Elva is the better option over here. Okay, Elva is by far probably the better option here, but if you do not have enough Elva missions, then you gotta buy the Sextant for it. Okay, this is something that is not by choice. I'm pretty sure you don't want to run your maps with Elva nodes but without Elva contents. Hey, so some of you might be wondering, why the heck am I getting so many Grand Eldritch Ethos, right? See, I'm getting double and double. It's so good. So much currency already at this point onwards. Okay, the reason is very simple, because I have tweaked the skill tree a little bit. So I decided to give up some of the quantity nodes over here, and I actually took Wrath of Cosmos. It is a double-edged cannon. If you do not want to have what is that? If you do not want to have EXP, you don't mind dying, then you can take the Wrath of Cosmos. Okay. Okay, so let's just see how much life force we can get from here. Okay, so the first one is over. 91, 14, 66. Okay, this is with increased quantity, mind you. Okay, it seems like there's only 3 in this map. 3 harvests. This is the second second one. So it's the rare monsters. 67 and 74. Last one. What do we have? Okay. Always take the light blue words. If you are lucky, you can see the brown ones, which is the mini boss of harvest. So we have 15 crystallized life force, and 101 plus 88. That is a lot. That is really a lot. Oh my god. Yup, that is what you get if you actually took Wrath of Cosmos and you took too many Eldritch Altars. You will die. Okay, you will die. So you gotta be slightly careful with it. This is not something that I can help you, but you are going to get lots of currency with this. You're gonna get way more currency than the usual tree if you get Eldritch. No, Wrath of Cosmos, sorry, look. Just look at how many Grand Eldritch Echoes I have already gotten. Okay, let me just do the mirror tablet. Change the water tile into empty tile. Oh, nice. I am gonna take this, I guess. Skip. Change. Air. Whatever. Let's go. Let's continue on. After I finish the map, I'll just give you a very quick breakdown on what I've actually earned so far in this whole map run. Alright, let's go. I guess we are done. Oh no, we're not done yet. There we go. Oh my god. That's quite insane. The burning ground. My god. Okay. So, I have taken 6 of the altars, right? So I basically took like let me see, 150% more damage, right? But because I'm a mapper build, I clear things really very fast instead of them hitting me first, so it is perfectly fine. And this is what I have looted, all of them. Okay, you can see the number of sextants and Grand Eldritch Echoes I get per map. And this is basically the life force I have gotten. Did I miss anything? Yeah, it's not really a lot. Okay, so according to market price, about 35 is 1 chaos. 35 to 40 is 1 chaos. Okay, so you can see here, just one harvest encounter, I have already earned about 15 chaos. On top of the Eater of World stuff, you can see it is really a lot. Considering one Grand Eldritch Echo is 2C maybe, right? So this is like 40 plus C already, and this is, what's one run like this, you're gonna get 50 C. Okay, so this is just an example. This is not the best run, this is also not the worst run. I hope you guys enjoy this strategy. Okay, that comes to the end of this video. So if you have any questions, do join the Discord and I will try to answer your questions. And if you like my video, do remember to hit the like and subscribe button. I will see you in the next one. Bye!